Hi everyone, if you don't know me, I'm Stephanie Marrow. I'm a cosmetologist, and I'm making this video because some of my subscribers have sent me Johnny Harris's video about how he didn't use shampoo for 5 years. And I didn't know who Johnny was until they sent me that video, but I have gone ahead and subscribed to his channel now because he seems like a like-minded individual. I love that he is challenging what big hair brands have told him that he always needs, and maybe a lot of hairdressers have too. I totally am all for that. I think that experimentation is really important, and that's exactly what he did. He ended up experimenting to see how long he could go without washing his hair when he realized that when he couldn't access the shampoo he thought he needed, his condition of an itchy scalp actually started to go away. And then a barber who saw his scalp after that thought that his scalp actually looked fine, but you can watch the full video. The link is in my description below. So I just wanted to give my professional feedback on that video since some of you are asking, so we can just clear the air. First of all, I'll say that not all shampoos are going to throw you into a vicious cycle of having to wash because you get a ton of oil buildup on your hair. They over cleanse, and then your body overproduces oil to compensate. That is definitely something that a lot of shampoos do cause, especially ones like Head and Shoulders that Johnny kind of referenced in his video. Dandruff shampoos as well. They're kind of created to put a Band-Aid on your problem, but have other chemicals in them that will actually cause the problem to persist and even get worse, which causes you to totally rely on that product long term, because you getting better doesn't make anybody money, does it? Prevention is what would save you money. So really it's figuring out what's causing the problems with your hair or scalp that's gonna solve your problem and keep you from having to buy stuff all the time in order to treat it. So definitely in our society and culture, especially in the United States, we live in this treatment society, treat everything with expensive products or lots of products and never really get better. So that's not what I want. I've never wanted that for my clients in the salon either. I've always looked for the best possible products, but this is not an endorsement of any product line. This is just to address what Johnny's talking about in his video. So can you stop using shampoo like he did? Well, that depends on a few factors. It sounded like he also stopped using conditioner and stopped putting styling products in his hair. If you're gonna stop using shampoo, I would definitely recommend you stop using all products, because while water should be enough to get off the natural oils that your body produces from your hair, at least the excess, and that being said, warm water. Cold water will not break down buildup the way that warm water does. It's just like if you were washing dishes, the warmer the water you use, the easier it's going to be to break down dirt and buildup. So if you're gonna go shampoo free, definitely make sure you're using pretty warm water, as warm of water as is possibly comfortable for you without burning you. If it's burning your skin, it's burning your hair too, and that's never good. But the ingredients that are in conditioners and stylers, like Johnny mentioned, a lot of the time contain silicones, and even if they are silicone free, they often contain other coating ingredients that you're just not familiar with the names of. That's what gives you that slippery feel. It turns out hair doesn't feel slippery naturally. You're gonna feel some resistance on your hair, that squeaky clean feeling, when you don't have something that's creating a coating on your hair there to give you that slip. So it's not a bad thing if your hair feels squeaky clean. It just means that it's clean and there's no coating on your hair. So if you're still gonna keep using conditioner or stylers, you are going to end up getting buildup. It's unlikely that your water, even warm water, is gonna be enough to remove that. So if you're starting a product-free journey and you currently have anything in your hair, I would do a shampoo before you start your product-free experiment. What else? So another thing that I wanna touch on is that some people do have a high level of sebum production, the natural oils from the body, higher than normal. If you're one of those people, it's likely that you don't just experience this on your scalp, but that you also experience on other parts of your body, and most likely your face. And if it's just your scalp, there's likely some external or environmental factor that's triggering that, something that's touching your scalp or your hair, and which therefore is getting on your scalp and not touching the rest of your body. Skin is skin. The scalp is part of the skin. It has more active follicles, and it also carries more blood vessels than the rest of the skin. But besides that, it is skin, and what it needs and how much it needs to be cleaned is quite similar. But because there is more hair, hair can absorb those excess oils, because unless you have a lot of thick body hair, you probably would get dirty feeling on your body a lot faster than your scalp, because there isn't hair there to suck up those dirt and oils. If you have very fine hair or not much hair, you might experience that buildup of oils more frequently too. So if you're gonna go without any cleanser, I recommend doing no products at all for a while. Always start with a cleanse if your hair is not clean at the time, meaning if there's conditioner or shampoo in it. Even if you think you rinsed your conditioner out, there are probably still coating on your hair from that conditioner. So I would do a shampoo first, and then rinse that out and have a completely clean slate. You might at first experience some discomfort. Anytime the body has a new experience, you start treating it differently in some area, it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust. This can result in it feeling itchy, but itchy isn't always bad. Maybe you've had a cut or something before that was healing and it was itchy, and that healing created an itch. So an itch is not always a bad thing, so don't be confused by that. That being said, if you live a lifestyle where you are in chlorine or in salt water a lot or getting really dirty, you might find that you just need to cleanse your hair. That might be what's best for you. It's what's best for me. And in that case, you'll want to use something that has effective but gentle surfactants, which are cleansers in them, to get that off and get a fresh start. Now, I can never recommend drugstore products like the Head & Shoulders brand. Anything that is sold to be mass produced like that at a low price has an extremely low cost of ingredients, and you get what you pay for, unfortunately. So if you want to give it a try, cool. I want to touch on one last thing that Johnny Harris mentioned, and that was this nopoo movement, which I thought was kind of funny. If you already know me and follow me, you know about my runnings in with a brand called Diva Curl. They actually took the word nopoo and branded their shampoo with it. The irony is that it looks and feels and acts like conditioner, but it does have surfactants. It does have cleansing agents in it, and therefore is technically a shampoo. So they kind of stole the word nopoo and they took a shampoo and they named it nopoo. So, everything can be bought and sold. Who's next? So yeah, that's all. I hope this was informative. Let me know what questions you guys have in the comments. And Johnny, if you're watching this, hi, nice to meet you. Thanks for your video. Thanks for, opening people's minds up. Whether it's gonna work for them or not, it doesn't really matter. What matters is you get them asking questions, and that's really important. Take care.